Hey guys, fishing and stuff. Today, we're building a kayak lot. So, stick around. Today's DIY is about a kayak lot. And speaking of DIYs, if you like DIYs, go over and check out my homepage. I have a long list of DIYs and I'm sure you'll find something you like that'll help save you some money. And if you do, click subscribe and click the bell so that YouTube will notify you when I post videos and you can watch them. Today's DIY is about a kayak nav light. I have a buddy and he also has a YouTube channel and it's called Nuskool Fishing. He fishes for every species of fish, but he fishes mostly for catfish. He has a boat and he has a kayak. He fishes at night a lot, and off his boat he gets great footage, but off his kayak, sometimes his footage suffers because he don't have enough light. So he called me and asked me if I'd make him a light for his kayak, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And by the way, he's gonna make a video after we're done with this light using it so that you can see how well it works. The link will be in my description box to his video, so go over and check it out. I've got some 3/4 by 18-inch gas pipe. That's all it is black gas pipe. And I've got a couple of stalks of 1/2-inch conduit. The reason I'm using 1/2-inch conduit is because I want this thing stable, and I'm afraid that PVC may shake a little bit too much when he's paddling his kayak. So I'm trying to make it more stable, but that's basically all I'm using. I'm gonna use the gas pipe to connect it to his kayak, and I'm gonna use the conduit for the light stand itself. I split this pipe in half right down the middle, and I forgot to cut my camera on, but all you gotta do is get you some kind of cutoff disc or something and just split the pipe right in the center. Now I'm gonna cut it into chunks, and I'm gonna use that to make clamps to hold this onto his seat. Cut these out. These are for the clamps. I gotta weld a piece of metal on the side so I can use a bolt in it. You'll see how this comes together. But I cut it a little bit longer where I split it, and I cut these out because the pipe I had was too big for the conduit. But me cutting these in half, now I can tack weld them back together and it makes a smaller pipe. Basically, me making this a smaller pipe makes it fit on the conduit tighter than it did before I cut it. This is a piece of the pipe before I cut it. You see how sloppy that is? It's a lot bigger. Me cutting it in half and then tacking them back together makes it a smaller pipe, and it's gonna give me a better fit. Okay, so I got all my little tabs cut out, and basically what I'm gonna be doing is taking half of a pipe and I'm gonna weld a tab on each side. Then I'm gonna drill holes in them where I can bolt them and make clamps for his fishing chair. Now I'm gonna get all this cleaned up, weld it on there, and then we'll drill the holes. After a lot of drilling, welding, and grinding, I got the clamps finished. After we get the bolts in it, this is what it looks like. It's basically made to clamp onto his seat. And I need this part strong. Next, we're going to take these and we're going to weld a pipe onto it like that. But before we do, we're gonna drill a hole in one of these pipes and we're gonna have to tap it so we can put a handle in it. And that's what's gonna allow him to take this off of his seat when he's not using it. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's starting to come together now. So I got my clamps ready to clamp onto his seat, and I welded these pipes back together. I cut in half and made it tighter. I tapped a hole in it so I could put a lock down in it. These pipes I cut and welded back together are a lot snugger now, so they're gonna work good. So the next step I gotta do, I gotta weld my pipes that I've got tapped to my bracket. Got my clamps on, and this is just a mock-up. I'm gonna paint them when I'm done, but I put them on so I could cut my conduit and get it the way it needs to be. After we get everything made, we'll take it back apart and paint it. Me and JR's working on his chair. We're still mocking it up. I came out 10 inches, then I cut a 35 in it. Now we need to put a bar across here. I'm trying to decide what I want to do on this. And this is how high JR sits when he's in his kayak. This top part, I'm going to tack it together. If I take it off the chair, it's going to get all twisted. So I just grounded it at the bottom, and we're gonna leave it on here so we can mock it up straight. We are about safety, people. We are about safety. That thing's pretty strong. We welded the top. It ain't beautiful, but we cleaned it up. That's thin pipe. It's hard to weld. Now we just got to put our pole out for the light to go on.
Good?
You better move. Okay, so we got this thing together, and I like it. I welded a little bolt on the bottom so we can put a foam mount on it and hold his light. We're getting ready to paint. We just got to decide what color we want to paint all this. What color are you thinking?
I'm thinking white.
White?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're about the only person in the world, JR, that I can make a super nice light for, welded, and then you'd want to paint it to make it look like a piece of PVC. I basically mounted this foam mount on here, and you can open it up and you can close it. Now he can stick a light in here, and this thing's pretty rigid. So I think it'll hold a good bit of weight. I mounted this little tube on the back so he can stick a crappie rod in there. All right, so we got this light done last night, and I finished painting it. Now I gotta go meet JR at the lake, and we're gonna try this thing out for real. So here's JR's new light. What are you thinking about it?
I love it, man. It's absolutely awesome.
Okay, you guys go check out JR's channel, and he's gonna make a review of this light and show you how good it actually works while he's fishing. Well, that light turned out pretty dang sweet, and he liked it. Don't forget to look in the description box, click on the link, go over to his channel, and he's gonna make a review to show how the light works for filming video. I appreciate you watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next build.